It is Erika. Today I'm going to be vlogging a little bit. Today is a day that I go into my doctor's office to get the Foley balloon catheter. It's to help, excuse me, induce labor. So my doctor's appointment is in a little less than 30 minutes. I'm about to head to meet these really quick. Sorry about the lighting. It's a little dark, but y'all get the point. But yeah, I am scheduled to go into the doctor's office now at 2, and then I'll probably be there for an hour or maybe even longer because they have to do a stress test for the babies. Yeah, so they gotta do a stress test for the babies while they do the Foley balloon. And basically, it's like a catheter they stick in your cervix. They fill it up with saline, and it's supposed to help dilate you up until about 4 centimeters. So, I actually don't know what's going to happen because as of the 17th of July, I was 1 centimeter dilated. So, I could have dilated more because that particular day, my doctor had stripped my membranes to start get me going on my own as far as labor goes. So maybe that worked. Maybe I dilated a little bit more, but I haven't really been having any labor contractions. I've been having some early contractions, like Braxton Hicks contractions or whatever. I guess that's I can say that because my stomach is really tight. And it's like I can't move for maybe like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. That's about how long they've been lasting. And last night was kind of like every hour and a half, 2 hours I was getting them. So of course that's not long enough because I'm still in early labor. Probably if I'm even in labor, I'm in early labor. But so I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen with that. Get some food, and I'll be back to talk to you in a few. Deuces. Checking the baby's heartbeats after my Foley catheter. Both going at the same time. Junior's over here. And Malaya's over here. It's been about an hour and some change, and the boy, he was having the hardest time trying to stay awake while doing this test. Malaya, she went through that thing just a breeze, like it was nothing. But almost like an hour later, finally got the test done for him, the stress test, because he kept going to sleep. He'll wake up, go to sleep, wake up, go to sleep. So they needed them to be active and awake. I'm gonna film probably when I leave here in a few, and I will see you. Hi guys, I am back. I am just leaving the doctor's office. My appointment was at 2. It's now 4:18. I spent maybe like an hour and a half, like about an hour and a half. They had to do the stress test for the babies to make sure that the Foley catheter, balloon, whatever you want to call it, didn't affect them in any way. I recorded on my phone because I didn't really have time to pull out my camera to vlog, but they put the monitor, which is a little circular monitor. You can hear the heartbeat on a heart Doppler or whatever, and it prints out the baby's heartbeat. For me and the babies, I was fine. The whole balloon part, the Foley part of it, it just basically feels like cramps, and like it's gonna feel weird because you haven't had cramps in almost 9 months. So having that cramping feeling again, it's just uncomfortable. It's not painful, it's just uncomfortable. So I'm probably gonna go through that the rest of the day. The actual insertion of the Foley balloon didn't hurt at all. Like I said, it's just uncomfortable. It just feels like cramps. So then after that was done, that's when we had to go do the stress test for the babies. And since I'm having twins, we had to do 2 different ones, of course. And with my girl, she went by really fast. Like I guess because she's always active, she's always the one moving around. And she's the biggest. It took maybe about 45 minutes to finish her part of the exam, the stress test. But with my son, it took forever. Like I'm just now getting out at 4:18 because he took forever because he was sleeping, and they didn't want to do anything because the babies had to be really up and active just so they can get a good read on what's going on. And he was sleeping the whole time. Like he would wake up and move around, and you would think it was getting good results, but then he'll go back to sleep. And so they took like this little buzzer thing and like buzzed on my stomach. It's just vibrations basically to get him to wake up, and he'll move around and wake up, and he will go right back to sleep. And literally, like I said, my girl took her about 45 minutes. It literally took him about an hour after she was done to get a good read. And then after that, the paper got jammed in the thing, and then it ran out of paper. So that added extra time to it, but I didn't care because I was in a recliner with my feet kicked up, and I got me a quick little nod in, especially since I didn't sleep well last night. Other than that, I'm gonna have to full vlog later about the whole experience as far as the Foley balloon, just to see how well it goes. Right now I'm cramping, but I'm like not cramping to the point where it's like really painful. TMI and FYI, before I became pregnant and during my regular cycles, I had cramps, but I wasn't that type of person who had cramps really, really bad to the point like I couldn't go anywhere, I couldn't move, I needed a heating pad. I mean, when I had cramps, I could just like really pop one pill for the day and be pretty good. So that's just FYI to those who have had good cycles at monthly. For those who don't have good cycles monthly, then I don't know how well this would be for you. It'll probably be painful. It doesn't say anything about me taking any medication or anything like that. As far as me sleeping tonight, they say I could take a Tylenol PM or a Unisum to help me sleep. And it says expect mild menstrual type cramping and pelvic pressure. So that's what I feel now. And if it comes out, I can stay at home until it's time for me to go to the hospital, which is 5 a.m. Thursday the 23rd. But if I do go into active labor, they say, so contractions so strong you cannot speak through them, and they're coming regularly every 3 to 5 minutes for at least an hour, or if my water breaks, then I can go to the hospital. But I don't think that's going to happen with me because before she inserted the balloon, I was still 1 centimeter. So from the 17th up until now, today, which is the 22nd, I did not dilate anymore. I was still 1 centimeter dilated. And the Foley is supposed to get me up between 3 and 4. I think the max is 4. And so in the morning when I get to the hospital, I'll be placed on Pitocin to continue to reduce my labor from 4 to 10. So hopefully in the morning, I will already be at a 4. And then I have 6 more centimeters to go till I get to a 10. And before I know it, the babies will be here. As I'm home, and I know I said a few, well, minutes ago for me, but I know I said that I was going to record a what's in my hospital bag video, but that's dead. I can't do it right now. I'm trying to just focus on these cramps that I'm having, I should say, or cramps / contractions, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, since I haven't had them in a long time, and being the fact that I didn't really get them before anyway, it's a new experience, so I just gotta get used to it. But I just got home. The Foley, I guess, is doing this job because, like I said, I'm getting mild cramps here and there. Hopefully it will stay in. It's a possibility that it could just come out. If it comes out, you just throw it away in the trash. But other than that, I'm just going to relax. I'm really winded right now. I don't know why, but right now I'm just going to relax, take it easy, drink a lot of water. I can eat whatever I want to eat. Even in the morning before I go into the hospital, I can eat whatever I want to eat. But I have to eat before I, go and check in at the hospital, because after that, I'm not going to be able to eat anything else besides ice chips and maybe popsicles. The one hospital I was going to go to is under reconstruction for labor and delivery. So my doctor felt it was safer for me to deliver at the other hospital that we have in the area. So I'm going there, which I'm fine with. It's a little more secure than the other one I was going to anyway. That was the one I was born at, the one that's under construction. But the one I'm going to is a little bit more high quality. The only downfall that everybody says or complains about is the fact that the rooms are really small, the postpartum rooms, which I'm fine with that too. So, people can come as they wish, or they can wait till I get home. Whatever. At that point, I'm going to be so high off the whole experience and worrying about the babies that I'm not even probably going to be worried about who's there and who's not. So, right now it is 4:59 p.m. and I'll probably check back again around maybe 8-9 o'clock to tell you all how I'm feeling and how everything's going. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you then. Hi guys, sorry I'm looking crazy. At this point, it is what it is. But I'm sitting outside on the porch because I find that the more that I'm kind of moving around, the less that I feel the cramps, contractions or whatever. It's 8:05 now, so I have this app on my phone, the Baby Center, my pregnancy app, and it has tools up there, and one of the tools that they have on the app is a contraction timer. See if it focuses. So I've been kind of tracking them as I feel them. I try not to do them too close together because I find that I feel like I might be overdoing it or whatever. But I'm trying to focus so you can see the times that I've been doing it. The last time I started was 7:45 and I ended at 7:47. And it's been helping me kind of. They've normally been between a minute to about almost 2 minutes long. So honestly, to tell you the truth, I really don't know what I'm looking for. Besides, I know that I'm in active labor when they're 3 to 5 minutes apart within an hour. That's all I know. But I don't think that's going to be the case for me. I'm going to separate these videos. So tomorrow will probably be like my labor and delivery video. Today will be more focused on the Foley balloon and just going through the motions of having the Foley balloon catheter in. And yeah, so if I probably am going to end it here so I can get some rest. I have to be at the hospital at 5 a.m. I probably will get no sleep tonight because of all the mixed emotions. I'm nervous yet excited and scared and all those good things because these are my first children and I'm having two. So that could be a lot, you know. This is about to be a big life changer. I'm ready for it because this is what I plan for, you know, starting a family and things of that nature. But at the same time, you know, there is always that thing in the back of your head like, oh, am I really ready for it? So, but yeah, I'm very blessed. Like I said in my last video, I had a really good pregnancy. I have really good family support. So, the only way to go from here is up. So you all remember that, you know, at the end of the day, no matter how far you go down, the only other way to go is up. So maybe I inspired somebody with that quote today. But say bye to this belly, because this will be the last time it will be seen. It was super hot today. And I'll see y'all about 3 in the morning. Bye.